see out here, street style, it's everything. Let's show them who's in charge. It's the takeover.
They call me FLACKO and don't play no more. That Drake and you bandana on my head. Ain't no strings up on my legs.
I'd rather put money on my grandmother.
I ain't ducking money, I ain't ducking bullets either. I ain't ducked short since I became a vegan. Probably ducked season, tried to pay before the season. Probably ducked off in a quiet place with your breezy. Proud of shades, probably why you couldn't see him.
And you driving like you stole it. I like your style.
I would like to dedicate to the scar on my face. All the stars in the globe. Where does your scar face?
That's how you do it? See, I was rooting for you too, man. You made me proud.
Here we
All
go.
right, and we are back ready for some EL tonight. As we get onto the field, we got the Hornets as they hashtag Horny Hornets versus the Randy Orton Vipers. As the flip-flop, what do you think's going tonight?
You know, my money is on Texas Cyclone and the
Money on
Hornets there.
Texas Cyclone.
You know,
That's,
honestly,
that's wild.
it's crazy, isn't it? You know, that man, he believe he was the one who invited me into this league, and I'm glad he did, because I've had so much fun playing and now casting here with you guys and everything. We're gonna get the game started here as we get the kickoff. And Cyclones will take it in the corner, but can't get it past. The Vipers are trying real hard already to keep it out. Cap's going to try and bring it in the corner. Cyclone's going to try and clear it. He gets a little bit of space. Is that a pass over? No, it's all going to be taken by Silver. Oh, here's another shot, baby. Turbid's not going to be able to turn on it. Dab's going to take it off the wall. Loses control of it. Back into the Hornets zone. Turbid going to be bringing it out of the zone. It's going to now he gets cut off, but Cyclone's there to bring it still into the Vipers, and they're going to be now going the other way again. This is going to be another back and forth match. You know, both of these teams are pretty evenly stacked against each other on paper, that is. As the Vipers bring it back into their own zone to try and control the ball.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, I don't know what the paper says because I don't have a paper in front of me. I do have my cell phone in front of me, though. And I'm currently looking at the game in front of me, so I'm not looking at a paper. But we're going to find out as both teams are kind of playing ping pong, shooting this back and forth to each other's sides, especially in the corners. As Turbid not going to get a touch, as Cyclone's going to send this back out, but it's a pass over to Dap, and the Vipers strike first.
Yeah, that was a good clear attempt by Cyclone, but Silver was there to stop it and get it right back into the mid, right where Dap was waiting for that shot. It just went straight into the back of the net.
You know, flip-flop, they say silver and gold, but it could be silver and Dap that night.
It's not Christmas yet. We still got Thanksgiving. We still have playoffs to play.
I'll stop now. As the ball being dropped over, almost a good shot by Turbid. Can't put it in there. As Silver is going to go for a shot attempt. It just almost fall right in as Turbid gets a nice save. Bounces it over down. Double commit out of the Hornets. The Turbid gets a beat over Silver, and Turbid ties the game up.
What a shot. You know, the double commit here leaves the Hornets out of position, but it wasn't really because they were still in the air. The hang time was crazy. Turbid there, getting the shot off, getting that goal, bringing it back to 1-1. And here we go. Some more Rocket League getting underway.
As we watch both teams struggle, fighting for possession, and Dap going for an RKO demo on that one. As Silver going to try and drop it in, but a good click to the corner there for the Hornets. As Texas gets beat by Dap. Dap's going to take a shot off the corner, and just as you think you might have a shot, flip-flop, the third defender comes in handy as the Vipers trying to do it again, but the Hornets gonna send this one out, but the Vipers stop all momentum. Flip-flop. Do you think the Vipers are building up speed?
I think they're building up speed. I'm also thinking they're building up a body bag count here as the demos and bumps just keep coming. It's like they hit the ball, they demo somebody. They hit the ball, they bump somebody. There's a lot of physical play going on. I don't know if it's just getting in the way, the right spot, the right time, if this is calculated in any sort of way. But here come the Vipers on an attack. His bat tries to get it into the corner and pass, but can't. Turbot being able to clear it all the way back down to the other side of the zone. His shot misses by Turbot, and they're now both in bad position. On the Hornets are on the back foot here, as the Vipers have control and are putting an aggressive push in their zone. That's going to try and get into the corner, but can't. Here's the demo coming back through. It's 2-on-1 now. Turbot thought he had a teammate with him, but he's dead. Texas coming back to life. And here's another shot. Can he get it? He can. Bringing them up 2-1. Hornets just brought it back. He said, hey, no, you guys don't get the score before we do it. We're going to do it. Texas Cyclone.
You know, what if he missed that?
Coming back from the dead, that little martyrdom. You can't kill me, you can only make me stronger. Kind of mentality.
All right, Kelly Clarkson, settle down. As the ball is being dropped off to the side, as Cap's going to go backwards. Silver's going to take possession. Texas is going to try and challenge, but gets beat. Ball's bouncing right down the middle. No one's home for it. As Turbot gets 15 out to the center. Shot 1 minute remaining now. The Vipers' time is not their friend, as the Hornets still putting pressure. Double, triple, could it be? No! Texas takes a shot though. Gonna clean that up on Isle Vipers net as they take a 2-point lead.
Man, that was a real close triple and almost had the quad, but left it there. Smart play, get out of the way. That tight Texas just clean it up. It's just sitting nice, easy tap in for him as the Hornets go up 3-1. Another shot for Texas.
Just tap it.
The tap-tap-tap-roo, huh? Put that ball in the home. As Texas tries to get it in the corner, he's got to open net if he can get it in the inside.
Ooh.
Leaves it on the side, but can't. Silver there to clean out the shot there. Just dribbles in front of the goal.
Everybody gets a nice clear over open net to boot, and the Hornets just keep stinging. And they go up by 3 points, 19 seconds left. You think there's a miracle works here?
I don't know so much of a miracle. I think that the Hornets have put a swarm together in the last minute and a half here, definitely showing that they came to play tonight as they put 3 goals up on the Hornets really quickly. Is that another one? A close one. As Daft gets the clear, Turbot gonna try and push it back out. Can't, because Daft gets a 50 on him, puts it back in the Vipers' zone. And, it's dangerous, very dangerous here in the front line. Daft clears it out. Is it going to be able to hit the side? No, he's not going to be able to get it off. The Hornets take the win. Texas Cyclone and Turbot here to win the first game of the series.
Hashtag horny Hornets as they come away with a 4-1 win. As it just proved dominance. I mean, the pressure was there for both Turbot and Texas. In the beginning, you thought both teams were just, playing ping pong, but in all reality, it was the Hornets playing a game of chess as they checkmated in here in game 1 with a total of 8 shots. And oh boy, putting the pressure on.
Yeah, totally putting the pressure on. The Hornets kept the ball in that Vipers zone. Way more possession time, way more control of the ball. They weren't the ones just bumping it out, trying to clear it. They're actually setting up team plays. They're actually seeing each other across the field with that field of vision and just being able to see where your teammate is. The Hornets are on it. The Hornets definitely have come out tonight to play.
They've come out to do something. And it ain't 69. They're here to destroy some Vipers as we go to game 2. Do you think there's a turnaround flip-flop, or do you think the Hornets have their number?
Oh, it's still early. It's still early, man. There's it's only the second game of the match. You got to win 3 to take it home. So there's plenty of time for the Vipers to bring it back here. As Daff takes the kickoff.
Plenty of time.
Texas is up with a double commit here, leaving the back net wide. Back field wide open. The Silver gets a demo, and Daff tries to put it in, but can't. It's it off the back wall. A little bump in the midfield by Daff. Can't give it round to it. Silver's going to try and collect it and bring it out of the zone here, but leaves it to Turbid as Turbid bounces it off the back wall as a wide open net and scores.
Oh boy, unfortunate. Looked like us last series, just missing that ball. But Turbid takes advantage of it, drops it in the back of the net, and makes it easy. Within 30 seconds, the Hornets take the lead. And I don't know if the Vipers got to answer back, or this is going to be the Hornets show like last game. As Texas now going to try and dribble it, pass over to Turbid. Doesn't get the touch. Almost there. Ooh, Vipers got lucky with that one. As the ball being popped up over. Silver going to try and take a shot here. Texas can't touch it. The Vipers take the tying goal. It's 1-1.
I feel like that is probably, in all reality, one of the harder shots to defend. The mid-range speed, just floating right above you. You've got so much time to look at it and say, what can I do? But you're thinking about it too much, and you're not just going for it. You're not getting it clear when it's heading directly for your net. Unfortunate turn for the Hornets there, but the Vipers go up 1-1 here, bringing it to an even game.
But Hornets still putting pressure on, and those balls rolling back to their corner, but they're just getting this one away from it as Texas gets the beat but gets killed, pays the price for it. The ball being sent all the way back as Turret tries to make this happen, can't do it. Silver almost with a nice double, but Daff's got to race back now. It's a 2v1 situation until Silver gets back. Daff has to clear over out to Silver, who gets a nice touch, but Texas was waiting and ready for that one. Ball now rolling out to the Vipers' corner. Silver is going to take this slow, but unfortunate touch for him. Great save by Daff. And seeing the pressure come for the Hornets, and just like that, another goal scored. Texas Cyclone and flip-flop. If this continues on, I don't know what to say.
This is what I kind of expected to see. To be completely honest with you, I expected the Hornets to come out. I expected this to show out, and they really are. As they are up 2-1 with less than 2 minutes left, or 2 minutes gone in this match. As the Vipers try to control it, they can't, get it sent back to their zone. The Silver's going to try and bring it up. No, and Texas. Oh no, Turbid, that was Turbid in the air. It was moving so fast I couldn't see who it was. Turbid gets a goal, bringing it now 3-1. The Hornets are just putting it up on the board, telling the Vipers to hit back in your hole.
Ooh, boy, Turbid, more like Turbo with that goal as they take a 3-1 lead, and they're just pounding the pressure again. Turbid going up. Silver lets this one drop over to Texas, puts this one high up again. Vipers can't fly, so it's smart to keep that one flying through the air.
They can only jump to about a third of what their body length is. So
really?
I'm not real
a
sure.
third of their body length?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's a third of their body length. If you're away from them, they can still get you. So, I mean, I wouldn't put the Vipers completely out of it. The Hornets are up right now, but it is only the second match, and it's about half of it still to play. As the Vipers get a huge clear here, and Dad tries to go up, but Silver's going to leave it for him right in the mid. Can't get to it. Unfortunate for Dad there. He couldn't get a shot off that pass. As Cyclone's going to come up, Texas brings it through the mid, leaves the ball, gives up possession, unfortunately. So Dap tries to flick over Turbid, but can't. And gets sent back into the Viper zone. Silver's collected it again. No, he's dead. Another demo. Big physical plays here tonight.
I don't know what to say. Like these teams are just playing physical. I mean, rough handling it in the mud, and Dap with a demo on Texas. Turbid trying his best until Texas can get back to it. Silver just going to put a shot way down the line there. Nothing comes of it. Dab takes a shot here. Texas is just there for it. And Silver is going to try and take this off the wall. Texas going to miss the ball. Opportunity comes for the Vipers. Turbid is going to be all over it. And he's going to pop it up. Gets a good beat. And another one. Turbid's opportunity is knocking to score once again for the Hornets. Pass out to possibly a shot. No, but Dab puts that one back in the corner. 50 seconds. The Vipers got to work quickly now. And Texas going to get 50 by Silver. And the Vipers are showing a little sign of life here, but could it be too late?
You know, we got 30 seconds left as the Hornets are now back again on the offense. As Turbid's trying to read the touch here, passes it out, but can't. Yep. Got the little miscommunication there by the Hornets as the Vipers come up with Silver taking the score, bringing it to 3-2. 26 seconds left in this match. I don't know if it's a little too late, but we got one more goal and they could tie it. Can't leave
how
him
math works there, flip-flop. One more goal ties it. Thank you, Cat, for an obvious.
Well, you know what, Admiral? You can show me how it's done here. Let's see. What do we got going on here?
Huh?
Oh, what's this? Texas putting it away. I don't know. That might be the sealer. 2-0. Two goals up. 12 seconds left to go.
Yeah, they might have just sprayed Flex Seal all over this game now as they go up by 12 seconds to go. Flip-flop, I mean, you're rooting for Texas here. You know, he got you into the league, you know, got you in this cast of business, and here he is showing off tonight. He must feel proud, you know.
Hey man, I've got a smile on my face, and it's because I'm watching great Rocket League. This is so much fun being able to sit here, watch these guys go up and do some crazy stuff. Great game there. Hornets go up 4-2 and take the win on that game, bringing it 2-0 on the series. All they need is one more, just one more W, and they put this whole match to bed. I don't know if they can. I hope they do.
You making fun of me now? What's happening here?
What? I'm not. Who said what about you? And what?
As we take a look, though, the Hornets have outspoken once again, just complete domination on the pressure, and it just looks like they can't be stopped. Turbid has really led the way, but Texas not too far behind, 434 to his 431, and you know both players just really just vibing. I mean, I don't know what to say. They're just cruising along here. I mean, the Vipers are showing up, but the Hornets are just not really having any issues. I mean, the pressure, the midfield game, it's all there, flip-flop. Do you have an idea? What do the Vipers have to do in order to reclaim or, you know, salvage anything from this series?
I think they have to bring some physicality to the table. I don't think that they're getting in the Hornets' face enough. Getting some sort of bump, some couple more demo plays. I've seen a couple demos from each side, but I feel like the Hornets just are really bringing the physicality, as well as the fact that they're not leaving the net wide open. Unfortunately, as I say that,
what did you just say?
The Hornets, they get scored on. As Dak clears it into the corner, gets a touch on Cyclone, like I was trying to tell him to do. Exactly that. They get the bump, they get the score. That's what the Vipers need to do. They need to keep doing that.
I think you need to stop talking. You just jinxed. You're like, oh, they don't usually give up their open net, but then there it goes, just in the net. Another one possibly coming through, and just off the third defender. Thankfully, the Hornets that goes away, but a shot opportunity comes to Turbid and it goes back the other way. And you know, I find it weird. Like as soon as you talk, they get scored on. As soon as I talk, they start scoring. I don't know what's going on here.
Well, I mean, I hope it's a high-scoring game. If we're going to keep on talking, then we're going to keep on seeing scores.
Yeah, I want to see a 10-10 game going to overtime. How about that one?
Oh, that would be a game and a half. Here we go with Texas Cyclone going to try and look at this big demo by Dap as Texas couldn't get around him. Texas though back to life, gets the clears into the Viper's net. It's open. Turbid can't hit it. Goes off wide right. Turbid now on defense, trying to put pressure on Dap, but can't get it as Texas comes up and hits the tee off the golf ball here and doesn't get the shot where he wanted it to go. Dap's gonna control it in the midfield, flips it around, and Turbid catches it, brings it back towards the Viper's net. But it gets stopped. A whole lot of flipping going on in the midfield there. Not a lot of connections.
That was so close. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm sorry to get off. Dap almost just hit that ball with grace and composure. That would have been an excellent shot for the Vipers if Dap hit that. But, you know, they can't always, you know, check out College Connection, Education Connection for free, you know. But, I mean, we're moving on from that one. Dap going up in the air, but Turbid's going to send us back to mid-Texas. Going to get out beat in silver. Going to have a freebie with that one. F to the R to the E to the E. What does that spell, flip-flop? It's free. That's what the Hornets net was just a second ago.
Yeah, they're trying to push. They're trying to be that aggressive style that they've had for most of the evening, but it just didn't work out for them as they left the goal wide open. You know, Vipers were able to come in and make a calculated shot, get it over the defenders, and get through to score that. As the Vipers try to get it out of their net, or try to get it out of their zone, Silver's going to try and push it through the middle, but can't. Turbid's there to stop it, put it on the corner for the Hornets, and bring it back out. As Texas comes down the midline, he's going to take a nice big shot and score because the Vipers left it wide open. He's just going back and forth, though. What is going on?
I think they're going to freecreditreport.com as both teams just leaving their net wide open. And it's just, I don't even know what to say anymore. Both, pressure's there, but I don't know. Just leaving I don't even know what to say, flip-flop. It's just, I'm baffled. Like, both teams are playing decently, but just forgetting one thing. That's to play defense. As Turbid going to put that out in the corner, has an opportunity for a shot to come through, and just unfortunate for the Vipers. Almost the same. Goes in the back of the net. Hornets, they take the lead.
Yeah, huge shot for Turbid there. Had to have it to bring him up 3-2, get that lead back that they've had for most of the game. And, you know, I like to see it. We'll see what happens here as the Vipers are now on defense again. Dap's going to push it over to the corner, so we're going to try and clear it out. They can't. As Turbid clears it back in, misses the shot on the Vipers zone. And the Vipers are now back into the offensive. As Dap's going up their shot, tries to get it on the other side of the corner for Texas, but Texas moves around, gets that save, and then puts it on net. Can he score? He can. That's a big score. That's a big one for the Hornets here because they need that little breathing room, bringing it to 4-2 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the game.
Texas Cyclone showing why he is Texas Cyclone himself. Just putting it on. Excellent shot. Like, he just put that anywhere on the net, but chooses to put it away. Vipers trying to do a decent pass, but can't connect with it. As Silver being chased down, wide open once again. The Hornets take a 3-goal lead, and it's not looking good for the Vipers.
And somebody needs to check the Turbid's motor here. I think he's actually got a turbo in that car. Like, he just disappeared. All they could see was brake lights as Turbid brought it directly into the net. Didn't have to really shoot it. He dribbled it straight through into the net on the ground.
You remember that one commercial, like a few years ago, going to a little kid on the commercial when Vroom Vroom or something? I think he whispered Zoom Zoom. That's what Turbo's doing right now. If Turbo can get that one, just can't do it. But the Hornets still putting the pressure on. Texas comes through with the pass over to Turbid. And Dap gets there just in the nick of time. A minute 20 to go for the Vipers to put the game plan together. as Texas brings it down the field. Gonna let this roll out. Oh, it could be a potential pass. Bumps Turbid, and that slows him slightly down.
It's unfortunate Texas doesn't have any boost. He ran out of boost.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
He's able to catch it.
I mean, why can't he just have a turbo in his car like Turbid does? I mean, it's that simple. Alright.
Ooh, big bump by Turbid there as a shot by Texas, but a huge save by Dap. Silver's up in the air now. And that's a pass to Dap. That's on net if he doesn't stop it. Texas is there to stop it. Nice stop. What a save.
Pass potential with Turbid is just there. Once again, he has been a menace since game 1 to this Vipers unit. Texas passes it up to Turbid, who can't touch it, and that would have been devastating. But I think this is all wrapped up unless the Vipers pull off a Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere, but that is gonna be the nail in the coffin. The 4th goal for Turbid sinks in. It's 6-2.
He's having fun now. That was just a fun shot for him. He's like, you know what? We're up. We've got plenty of breathing room. Let me see what I can have fun with. And he scores it off with a freaking ceiling shot for a 6-2 game now. The Hornets really have come out. They've really said, we're not letting the Vipers get anything tonight. Because the Vipers, as I say that, literally say that, and the Vipers put up another score, I don't think it's going to be enough.
I don't know if that's possible. I mean, what, 3 goals, 4 seconds? I think it's possible. A goal per second, really? The opportunity for the Vipers can, but Texas Cyclone's gonna claw that out of the way. Corner to there, and the Hornets get a massive horny 3-0.
What a huge win for the Hornets here. Huge win. Unfortunate for the Vipers. The Hornets just came out and they had the gas pedal down and didn't let up. All gas, no brakes all day.
Oh, gas, no brakes. Call them the Fast Five as they come out with that Dom Torettic attitude and just, for the family. Just almost an 1,000-point game for Turbid. Somebody needs to check his car. I think he's got some boosts going on in there, some upgrades, I don't know what to say.
Something under that hood isn't right.
Yeah, check under the hood. He's got like insane parts. So I think he paid for it. But
well,
what do you think? What do you think? What do you think happened there, Flip? Give us a perspective from the Viper side. If you were on the field as a Viper, what would have been going through your mind during the entire game?
During the entire game, man, I really need to get faster. I really need to get faster to the ball. I need to be up. I need to be challenging quicker, but not leaving my teammate all alone, to try and get back because there was too many open nets there. They were able to score on the open nets. They were able to get those double commits from the other team and just exacerbate the fact that they were out of position.
Just out of position, just entirely, and you're just completely right. It looked like the Hornets just had a number on them, just had the chokehold on the Snakes, and just didn't let go. But let's talk about playoffs for a hot second.
Yeah,
flip flop. You like playoffs? Playoffs?
Playoffs.
You talking about playoffs? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. As we take a look, let's take a look at the EL side of it. As we take a look at the first place Shadow, who I think are undefeated at the moment.
Let's see here. Yeah,
they are undefeated.
The Shadow are undefeated, and honestly, the next team closest to that is the Warlocks. So
yeah, what's crazy though? The Hornets actually beat the Vipers up here, and they were the 6th seed against the 5th seed, and I think that might help their standings.
Yeah, we're not looking at obviously the stats for tonight haven't been put in.
Not tonight, they have not been put in, but we're just looking at overall stats that have been accumulated throughout these past few weeks.
Yeah, and if this game actually changes, it might have changed what the playoffs look like still. I know there's still a
Yeah, I
couple
mean,
more
do we
matches to
still
play, but
have Sunday to get through?
we could still see the Vipers play the Hornets in a playoff situation. They might
We could.
come back.
We absolutely could.
They might be
And
able to
let's
come
take a
back
look.
and
Let's take a look
see
at the
that.
other leagues now. As I want to apologize, though, Flip Flop. I might be cutting you off because I can barely hear you. You sound like a robot for me back here.
Oh,
um, so you definitely sound like a robot for me. I don't know if it like if I've cut you off so many times. That's my apologies. You might sound fine on stream, but to me, you just sound like beep boop bop, beep boop bop.
R2D2.
Yeah, they got they got the Navy as um
Well, that was a great match. I love seeing that high ranking play. It was a lot of fun to see. Hornets definitely
oh
came
yeah.
out. They did not have a any sort of thought that they could not win those matches. They said, we're going to come out, we're going to win. And they did. They definitely put the foot down, and the Vipers couldn't get out of it.
They definitely did, but you know what's funny? Maybe in the next game when the Vipers and Hornets take each other on in jail, maybe the Vipers get some revenge for their EL counterparts.
It's a possibility. We love seeing the franchise play here, and teams from other divisions stepping up and saying, "Hey, our boys got hurt just now. We need to make ourselves and make our franchise look good. So let's see what we can
Oh,
do and
definitely.
what we can put on."
And as we shift out to JL flip flop, we take a look at the postseason as the Vipers right now are sitting at the 4th seed and the Hornets are at the top of the league.
Yeah, and there's two ways that this can happen, right? The Vipers go up, they get put up into the 3rd seed, which means that they would play the Beasts, which is a huge, huge team to play against. But
I mean,
if the
that's a bye week for anyone that.
but if the Hornets lose, right? The Hornets lose, they
Okay.
end up going against Hydra,
Oh,
who
that's a tough team.
exactly they're not to be thought of as some sort of loss here, because just because they're sitting at a lower seed, they still have some great team members there and really put on a show.
Oh yeah, I mean, as we take a look at some great teams down there. I mean, we got the Barbarians and Paladins who have really put up a show this coming season, and the Goblins who are coming into this league. They're the 8th seed, but don't doubt them. I mean, any team has the right to come out and show out in the postseason. I mean, I wouldn't overlook where you're seated at. They from the 1st to the 8th seed. Each of the teams have a reason to be there. You know.
Definitely. And you know what? It's always been said, the real season starts in the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, that's when the games actually start to be played. So this
Oh
season,
yeah.
I cannot wait for the playoff pictures to be finalized, to see who's actually going to be playing against each other, and to see what that kind of championship is going to look like once we get there.
You know what I can't wait for?
Uh,
Until we
Dessert?
get we get these expansion teams and we go to 32 teams and these playoffs get bigger.
Oh, it's going to be
More
crazy.
opportunities. More opportunities to get in, more play, and more people to get involved. And as we get more teams going each season, more players can get on teams and have a chance to really make their name here.
Yeah, and you know what? If you haven't done so, check out, if you're watching this, haven't been able to see exactly what we're talking about, you just hit that apply button, hit exclamation point
Oh yeah.
apply, and you can see and you can join in with the Rocket Underground and get into these awesome matches that we're playing tonight.
You can, and while you hit apply, don't forget you can get some cool merch from RKTU from each team and from the league itself. You can get some of that merch. We do have some sweet jerseys. and I'm probably planning on getting me a Scorpions jersey at some point when I start getting financially stable. But that's something else. That's something else to talk about. But moving on from that, if you haven't already and you're not in the Discord, you should check that out as well. Some great time, great people. We got games going on all the time. You can always find someone to play games with. It's just a great community overall. A little bit toxic, especially if you're sinful, but other than that, great community. Um, just punch Sinful in the face, I guess, if he's ever mean to you, which he's always mean. So it's a common occurrence, especially to the rats of all nature. Um, but it's a great time if you haven't checked it out. I've been enjoying it a lot here, Flip Flop, and I'm sure you have too. And I look forward to seeing. I'm not biased, or my team. What might not make playoffs, but I'm glad to see other teams get up there and watch this league grow. It's very exciting.
Definitely. It's only the second season. I can't wait to see what happens for the end of with this season for the championships. And I'm always looking ahead to next season, man, because this is honestly one of the best communities out there for competitive Rocket League on a fun level. It really is. It's a lot of fun just being able to come out, have games. That's a Tuesday night at 10 o'clock. Hey, I know for a fact there's going to be 6 people on that I can get a game with. It might not be in my case, a diamond or a plat or even a low champ. It might be somebody who's GC. It might be somebody who's up in those higher ranks that you get to play with. And you come out and people are playing with each other. I see it all the time that we just have such a great built community here with the Rocket Underground.
Also, if you haven't yet, check out the Scorpions Discord. We do in-houses quite frequently. Maybe on a Tuesday night, you might see us running some in-houses. We do ping. We do pings. If you want to be involved with the ping, you can just DM me or Flip Flop. We'll get you involved. But if you want, we do a lot of community, especially like, in servers. I see the Hydra. They're playing games too. The Goblins are in there playing together. Mustangs are in there playing together. I see it all the time. So there's always something to do. You're not gonna not do anything. That makes sense. As we, take a look at just the league overall, I think this is going to be a great place to really build up, and it's going to be around for a decent time.
Yeah, and it's awesome to be here on the ground floor, getting this thing built up the way we have been, because I cannot wait for more teams to be available in all the leagues, right? So as it sits right now, we've got the rotating franchises, which means that some franchises aren't going to have teams in the rookie league. Some aren't going to have teams in the Grand League. Most of the teams are going to have in the apprentice, journeyman, and expert leagues, but it is great to see that we're getting everybody in and we're getting everybody some playing time.
Yeah, I mean, as the league gets bigger, Journey League, Grand League, and Rookie League are probably expected to get bigger. I think as we get more teams and more players involved, and I can't wait to see, how crazy Rookie League can get when there's like 8 to 12 teams playing in the season.